literally is no pressure. I'm your host, Bangembugg. And we got a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Karisha. It's your girl Karisha _ the actress. So follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Bangembugg. But yeah, what's up?
Okay, make sure you talk loud and project it. So.
Okay, my bad.
Okay. So tell everybody where you originally from.
I am from San Antonio, Texas. Born and raised, and I reside here in Canton, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia area. So yeah.
So what made you come to like Atlanta instead of like going to like LA or New York?
I mean, it's the Black Hollywood here. You know what I mean? Film industry is where it's at here. Like all the studios. I moved here about almost 5 years ago, September actually. So yeah, it's been real. Like I'm really enjoying it. I love it. Like it's popping here. Like I tell everybody to come to the A. You know what I mean? If you want to start something, if you want to get something popping, come to the A.
So I mean, as far as like gigs, like has they really been coming like a lot?
For me, yes, I've been extremely blessed. But although I had to take a break due to health issues or whatever, we can talk about that a little later if you want to. Give you a little insight of what I've been going through for a whole year. But as far as like gig wise, yes, for me, yes, it has been popping for me. Like I can say that for me. I don't know about nobody else, but for me, yes.
Okay. So did you grow up with both of your parents?
I did. My mama and my daddy. Hey mama, hey daddy.
And what's like your relationship like with your dad?
So my dad, I'm a daddy's girl for sure. Like I love my dad. Like you can ask my mom. Like it was always just back and forth with them. Like although they did go through a divorce, you know what I mean, when I was like sophomore of like high school and stuff like that. But for the most part, like we all cool. Like we are great together. I talk to my mom like damn near like every other day. My dad, same here, So.
And what would you say like the most traumatic experience you had like before 18?
Before 18, I would have to say I swallowed a nickel, man. Like literally, like that was like traumatic for me because like I'm playing with my brother and like literally like I'm just got money in my mouth. I don't know. Like I'm like, dang, was I supposed to just be born into money or something like that? Cause listen, like that nickel traumatized me. I never put no money in my mouth again, ever. It's like literally, I was in the hospital. I still got a scar like from it too. Like it's crazy. Like and I'm grown, so like yeah, super traumatic. Almost died.
Like on the inside or?
Like it's on the outside. Like if I can't like pull it down or whatever. But yes, that was very very traumatic for me. Like cause I'm like whoa, like I almost died. Like yes, literally. They had to take a tube and get it out of me. It was crazy.
And yeah, you can go ahead and talk about like what's the health issue.
The health issue. So not a lot of people know. You're actually the first to know. You know what I mean? Like as far as just, I got like my close family and all that. Like they know or whatever. But I am dealing with the cancer in the uterus. So I'm going through chemo right now. So like yeah. So it's been a life-changing experience, like for me. I'm trying to just get back healthy, and that's why I had to take a break from acting because I couldn't be on set that many hours. You know what I mean? Like when you're on set, like the 16 hours to the next day. You know what I mean? Like so, me going through this really took a hold of my career. Not really a hold on it, but like just a little setback or whatever. But that's when I came, you know what I mean, and launched my cosmetic line, which is Adorable K Cosmetics. Look out for it. I'll be launching it at the end of this month. So, Adorable K, you know what I mean? Look it up. But yeah, show y'all my little palette or whatever. But God gave me this vision about 5 years ago. And yeah, this is the first vegan palette right here.
So what's actually in the like regular makeup to like what you send?
So basically, the difference between mine is fruits and vegetables. With the others, it's like all the acid, all the pretty much acid. Like it's just a whole bunch of like bad stuff in makeup pretty much. Like mine is fruits and vegetables. It's avocado, papaya, watermelon, like just natural based. Like I want us to be natural. I want us to live longer. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay, it's a quote that said, "Keep the ones who heard you when you never said a word." So, I guess who would you say in your life can like understand you like without you even saying nothing to them?
My best friend Viney, man, like literally, like if she was a dude, we would be soulmates, like for real. Cause like she answers like everything that I think of, like she says it like before me, or it's vice versa, the same way. Like that's my girl. Like, and then my sister Courtney, she's in Tampa right now, whatever. But yeah, like those two right there. Those are my day ones. You know what I mean? And then I got one more too, like Yoshi. They're all three. Like we all click. You know what I mean? That's in different ways, and they understand me, like for sure.
She the singer, right, Yoshi?
She don't sing. She model though, you know what I mean. But she can rap. I told her that she need to make like a whole mixtape, like for y'all, so y'all can just like, yeah. You need to interview her next. I was
thinking, it's another girl. Yeah, just send me her.
I got you. No, for real. I'm gonna send you.
We'll set it up.
She need a whole mixtape out here.
That's what's up. Okay, the last time you faked and said you were fake and said I'm okay.
Shit. This past year, you know what I mean? I've been telling people like I'm alright, I'm okay, I'm this, but literally like going through like cancer in the uterus, you know? Like, and by the grace of God, you know what I mean? Like I'm at negative, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the cancer is like disappeared, you know what I mean? I got a couple of more cycles of chemotherapy, but yeah, it's been such a life-changing experience. Like it's just helped me grow in so many ways. Like you just never know how God's gonna sit you down for real, you know what I mean? And this was the way for him to sit me down. Like I wasn't getting the respect in the industry that I needed to, you know what I'm saying? As far as just like I'm doing so much for them, but they're not giving back to me. So it's just like, listen, calm your nerves, chill, sit down, relax. I got you. Let me take care of this. And he's basically been providing, taking care of it all through this whole process. So I'm extremely grateful.
Okay. So have you tried like, are you gonna switch up your diet to like more green?
Oh man. So the crazy thing is I was like eating healthy already, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that will never change. Like what will change is me putting more healthiness in my, you know what I'm saying, in my diet. That because I eat healthy, but I'm gonna put more. That's one of the reasons why, you know what I mean, with my cosmetic line, fruits and vegetables only, you know what I mean, like skincare, just fruits and vegetables. We need to live longer. Like we are too beautiful to be just flying off the earth, you know what I'm saying? Like for the most craziest reasons, like it's sad. Like
I know some of the diets I have been hearing about, like sugar, it kind of like, they said it's like throwing like gas on the fire when you got cancer, but you have to cut out fruits. Yeah. And it's just like straight vegetables.
It's
only
veggies,
water.
Yeah, only water. Like waters, I do a lot of sparkling waters, like hydro water. Like I have like a actual like hydration water bottle, and I recommend it for everybody. Like it's good for like people that got diabetes and all that too. So, but it's very, very good. Like like you can taste the difference in the water, like for sure. Once it's like done, it only takes about 2-3 minutes. I should have brought it.
So you dating or?
No, I'm single. It's the dating here sucks, bruh. It sucks so heavy out here. Like, and it's not, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like it's everybody here. Cause like it may be me, you know what I'm saying? I may be the problem, you know what I mean? Like I'm a little feisty, I'm a little spicy, so like I don't know. Just I could be bossy, you know what I mean? I'm a Leo, so like people like come off and they be like, dang, like she too bossy or she too mean, and it's not even that. Like it's just I done been through too much stuff in my life, like to the point where like I I ain't got time for it. Like, we grown, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, be honest in this season, like, for real. Because, like, at the end of the day, it's not gonna get you nowhere. Because I know me, like, discernment is real for me. So regardless, if you lie to me, baby, he's gonna take care of me. It's gonna come to the light.
So what's a lie a guy has told you, like, in Atlanta?
They ain't got no girlfriend or no wife. That's the biggest one here in Atlanta. I swear to God. I'm single, but they got a whole key to the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, but you single, but I'm confused.
They got a key to your house, or
no. To, like, the woman got a key to their house. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But they single.
Yeah.
They're not in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is what gets me. It's just like, come on, keep it 100. We already know. Y'all probably live together. Okay, if you want to have your cake and eat it too, I'd rather you tell me that than lie about it. You know what I'm saying? Just be 100 with me, like, because I'm 100 with you. If I gotta do, I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not dating, I'm not dating. You know what I mean? And right now, especially what I've been going through, yeah. Guys literally just been showing me who's who and who's not. Like, yeah, they been flying like flies, like, yeah, they been gone.
So, like, what you saying as far as, like, when you need them from stuff, they, like, not showing up for you?
Not showing up, because I'm the person, like, I show up for people. I show up and I show out for people. So, like, you know what I mean? Now, the problem, sometimes I could be late. Like, I was late today, but, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I show up and I show out for people. And I think what disappoints me is basically me setting expectations on people. And I need to stop doing that, because if I set expectations on you, then that means I'm gonna get disappointed. When you set expectations on somebody, you can get disappointed at the end because you set some high standards for them. So I think that is what I need to stop doing, like, just period. Like, and I'll be okay. But for the most part, yeah, the dating sucks. I'm like, my man must be in Africa or something, like Dubai. I don't know, because it's not here.
So what do you go for? Like, is it a certain type that keep, like?
So basically, I feel like it's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is. I'm always meeting, like, singers, anybody in the industry, actors, engineers, radio personality. Like, I'm always meeting these type of dudes, and I want that type of dude, because that's what I do. It's like, okay, we can click, we can start a whole YouTube channel, do it big, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It's like, I don't know. They either got girlfriends and they lie about it, or they just not ready, or they not fully healed. And, like, right now, I'm still healing. You know what I'm saying? So who am I to say, like, oh, I'm ready for a relationship? Because, listen, like, if they ask me tomorrow, I may be like, am I ready for a relationship? I'm going to have to sit back and, like, actually think, because I've been learning more about me. So, like, right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm open to dating. I am open to dating. But marriage, probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still working on self. You know? Still trying to get
marriage is like, it'll be 2 or 3 years off from when you meet the guy. So, I mean.
Shit, what?
That's too soon?
No. Some people, like, be getting married within, like, 3 to 6 months and have been together for years.
That's a little too much pressure. 3 months.
Hey, no, seriously. Like, I know a couple right now. She met her man, like, literally online. And they got married in, like, 3 months. They've been together freaking 5 years, 6 years now, like, marriage, like 5-6 years, and they're about to have their first baby.
That's when you really ready, though. Like, if you meet somebody who just know they ready,
yeah,
it's gonna pretty much
you think
go
so?
smooth. Like, yeah,
Okay. So how do you feel like a man, like, senses, like, when a woman's ready, or if a woman's playing games and shit?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the whole conversation is like it'll feel like she wanna be wifey already, like, in the conversation. But when you meet hoes and somebody who just wanna keep running the streets,
right,
you gonna hear it in the conversation. You be like, okay, this how I gotta deal with her. Like, don't take her too serious, because she just ain't ready. Even though she'll say she is, but the way she, like, moving is gonna show you different.
Got you. See, I've like been told like in like situations like men would be like, "Dang, you too busy for me," like, and meaning like I'm always working. Like people say I work like a Jamaican. I be having like jobs galore, and it's like literally my acting, or it could be my promos, my marketing. You know what I mean? And then starting my business, like it's just I'm all over the place, but I don't go out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always in the house. Like I'll stay in the house. Like people be like, "So what you doing?" I'd be like, "I'm in the house." They'd be like, "Come out." I'd be like, "No, I'd rather stay in the house." You know what I mean? And chill and just stay out the way. Like I think the older I'm getting, I became a homebody. Like the clubs is nothing for me. If it's no event, if I'm not supporting, if I'm not making no money, like what's the point of me going out? Like that's how I see it.
And you sound kind of like a girlfriend, but I mean, if you too busy, it just depends on if you really be trying to make time for the guy. Like,
and that's the thing. I will make time for the person that makes time for me. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like I can't find, or that person hasn't found me yet, because it's like I can make time, or I'm getting stood up. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
stands you up,
bruh, like they stood. Oh my god, I gotta tell you this story, bruh. I literally got stood up not too long ago. Like I went to Carlos Miller concert. Okay, not concert, but his comedy stand up. Funny as fuck. Had a great time, right? Got stood up by a person that was supposed to meet me there, so I had to call my homegirl. I was like, come to the show. Like, so she was my date.
That ain't happened to me in a long time. A girl was like, "Go ahead and meet me there at the restaurant."
Yeah, like
when she said that, I didn't go because when she said it, because we stayed at the same time,
right.
I'm
like meet you
just
there.
go
I
back
can't
home.
just come get you. Like what?
That's crazy.
Like, yes, literally stood me up. Like and that, you know what they say? Like things happen to you. First thing for everything. Like that was the first time. And like I am humbled by it, okay? Humbled.
So what kind of guy was it? Like he was like a rich guy or something, or?
No. Like, well, I wouldn't say that. Like he, so and so. You know what I mean? Because I don't really, you know what I mean. I like to make my own money too. So like, money really, that's a plus to me. You know what I mean? But he was cool. You know what I mean? But he's into politics. You know what I mean? He's an image lover, you know what I mean? So like anything that can up his image, he's all with it. And I've caught him out on that. I'm like, bruh, like I'm gonna be myself, like regardless. Like I'm gonna wear red hair. If I wanna change it to blue, it's just me, it's my personality. Like you either gonna rock with it or not, you know?
So if a guy tell you something is too much as far as your outfit, would you be like, okay, I'm gonna change, or you just like, oh, I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck I want to wear?
You know what? To respect my man, absolutely, I would change that outfit, because at the end of the day, it's like if it's too much going on, and it's showing too much, because I see women that have outfits and I be like, dang, like my man would not even let me wear that, and I ain't even got no booty like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got no booty like that.
You got some booty.
I'm just saying, but they're like, I ain't got the badonka-donk. You know what I'm saying? But yes, like I would respect it. Like I feel like, you know, your man, you know what I'm saying, is your everything, like to me. Like, so I'm gonna respect it, like just as well as if I felt like, you know what, babe, you ain't gonna be showing your prints everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know when y'all wear them what is it, the joggers, y'all little sweats, so the prints be showing. You know what I mean? I'd be like, listen, you're wearing them too much. Why are you wearing them every day?
Yeah, guys, they know what they do.
You know what I mean? They know what they doing. So like, yeah, I would definitely respect it, like for sure.
Okay, matter of fact, push that to the side a little bit.
Which one? This?
Yeah, okay. So, a friend that turned into an enemy.
Ooh, that's crazy, because like that has happened to me. And I wouldn't even say she's my enemy now. It's just, baby, I gotta love you from a distance. Like, but I had known her for over 20 years, you know what I'm saying? Like 20 years. And she just kept saying like off the wall shit, like just calling me, like talking down on me for sure. And I'd be like, dang, like, is that how you really feel? You know what I mean? So the last straw was we was in, South Carolina, North Carolina for her sister's wedding or whatever. So, and I'm living here, you know, she back in Ohio or whatever. I'm like, dang, like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that you asked that, because it's like, dang, like sometimes I'll be like, dang, that was my sister, bro. Like, that was like Rolly. Like, I really thought of her as a friend, but she would just always talk down on me, like always like, oh, you whack ass bitch, or like just you just, I don't know if it was a sense of jealousy. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, but still to this day I don't know. But she went in, and I was like, bro, I'll never talk to you again, bro, because this is like the fourth, or like out of this whole 20 years, bro, you keep saying the same shit. So clearly you feel the same way. So I just had to let her go. After 20 years, like I've been knowing 20 years.
So was it like joking, or she was just like saying when she got mad at you?
When she got mad every trip, bro. Like it was the same thing though. Like I could see if it switched up, you changed up a little bit, you know what I mean? Said something else. Or, you know what I mean, said something different, but it was the same stuff. Like, oh, you broke, you'll never be this, you'll never do this. I'm like, dang, like, I'm trying to come up like you. Like, you ain't even got to do all of that. But, like, see, I'm not the jealous type. Like, I want people to win, you know what I mean? Like, that's just me. I want you to win, but if you in my circle and you got some sense of jealousy towards me, bro, we can't even be friends. We can't even kick it. Like there's no reason for us to even be affiliated with each other. Like we done, like for real, because it's just like, why are you hating on me? Like if I can get you, I'm getting you gigs, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sending you gigs that I can't take, you know what I mean? Or I won't take. Like I know you gonna take them, because like boom, I'm at, like, this is an opportunity for you, but you can't do the same for me. It's just like, oh well, no, if you do this and no, you can't get this first. You know what I mean? It's that if you make it first, shit, I'm not with it. Like, I believe that everybody's gonna make it when it's time for them to make it. Like, it's the season for everybody. So, and for you to just keep talking and doing all of that, like, yeah, you don't need to be in my life, baby.
Okay, someone who cut you off, but they had to reach back out to you because they needed you.
That's been a few times.
Do you
few times.
Do you help them, or it's like fuck you?
It's been FU. It's been a lot of FUs, but I've also, you know what I'm saying, like this still helped because, like I said, I believe in, you know what I mean, when people become your footstool, you know what I'm saying, like they gotta come back, so you gotta help. So I'm gonna get my blessings regardless. Like that's my purpose, you know what I'm saying? If you in need, you know what I'm saying, and you ask, and I really mess with you, you know what I'm saying, like really like fuck with you, like, and it wasn't like super super bad, like because you cut me off or whatever, because I believe that people can be cut off due to timing, you know what I'm saying? It's bad timing and everything. Like, say for instance, we dating and you like, dang, like shit, everything going sweet, blah blah blah, but then timing get in the way and be like, dang, I gotta let her go, I gotta cut her off, you know what I'm saying? Like, my timing just ain't good. Like,
what you mean? Why would it get timing as far as like
timing is just like, you know, work get too busy, or life just happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just cut you off, like, not for a bad reason though, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that every cutoff is a bad reason. I believe that, you know what I mean, like, you've left that person to spiritually grow. You've left that person because you're about to travel the world and you don't have time for that person. You've left that person because your mama got sick. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, your dog died. I don't know. But it's different ways of seeing things, and it's different ways of cutoff season to me. Like, I don't feel like cutoff is just automatically bad.
I mean, it just depends, because sometimes it's like you need to let people know what you're going through, because they might want to stick with you through it.
True.
So, I mean, I just feel like some stuff is because I really don't want you like that. So it's like any little excuse, I'm going to be like, I'm going to cut you off because I don't want you like that. You know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Okay, what have you done that makes you proud, and something that you did to make your parents proud?
I feel like just my career, you know what I mean? Like me leaving the state of Texas in 2012, and just accomplishing the things that I've accomplished, like the plays I've done, the um, films I've been in, you know what I mean? Just getting my features and like, you know, resident, like just different things towards my career. I feel like I've accomplished, like, I wouldn't have accomplished it if I would have stayed in Texas. You know what I mean? Like, so that, and then just launching my own business. Like, we black. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need more businesses out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got everybody else creating businesses, coming together, working together. Like, I just feel like our community lacks in that. We gotta come together. We gotta do more. We gotta do more for one another. You feel me? So my career is my accomplishment for sure. Like, I'm not where I want to be in my career, but baby, I didn't came a long way, you know. So.
And what make your parents proud?
My mom, just me leaving Texas. I didn't listen to them. You know what I mean? Like, she tells me that all the time. She was like, you know, you're my baby that got away, and I'm the oldest child. You know, and she's just like, I'm proud of you because, you know, you didn't let us instill that in you. Like, oh, like my sisters and my brothers, they're home, you know what I mean? And I try to get them to, like, I'm like, come stay out here for a year. Like, bro, come out here for a year. Come do it. Some people are just, they're stuck in I say one dimension, you know what I'm saying? Like, I call it dimension. So, like, they're just stuck in one dimension to the point where they have not, like, crossed that portal yet. Yeah, I think I said that right. But yeah, just hopping into one portal to another, you know what I mean?
I mean, some people prefer, like, to be around family. Like, they just not gonna go off somewhere trying to chase a dream, like, unless it was with their family.
True, you know what I mean? And like, and I get that, and that's what my brothers and sisters, like, if my mom or somebody or dad moved, I guarantee you they'll probably end up moving out of state. But me as an individual, like, I left, you know what I mean? 2000, the first time I left was 2012, you know what I mean? I moved to Columbus, Ohio, and, like, out of all places, like, Columbus, Ohio. But my best friends was there, and I was like, dude, if I'm gonna move out of Texas, I'm gonna move somewhere where I know somebody. So went there, and plus I wanted to experience the cold weather, the snow, and all that. So it was cool. And so my parents, they're very proud of me, just not staying in one spot. You know what I mean? Just moving and grooving. Like, I done been all over. You know what I mean? And now it's just time to, you know, get these stamps on my passport and be in there.
Oh, so you never been out the country yet, or?
Not yet, but I'm on my way.
Where you going to first?
I think Japan, man. I think I'm gonna go to Japan, and after that, Bali. I'm gonna go to Egypt, Africa. Like, I already got it, like, planned. Like, next year is about to be a bigger season for me. Like, especially going through what I went through, it's like time waits for nobody. Like, and I think I could have been left, but sometimes, you know what I mean, you catch yourself, you like, oh, you know, like, your friends, you be like, oh, we should go here, plan a trip. It never happens. Now it's like, baby, I'm gonna plan a trip. If you don't go, I don't care. At this moment, I'm still going. So that's where I'm at with it.
I think I'm not sure if it's Bali, but it's like, it might be it's where, like, it's real affordable to live. Like, everything is, like, cheap. The food, like, there's a place you'll want to retire. Like, it's no crime. So
yeah, for sure.
Okay, if your heart is broken, do you believe, like, that's a good enough reason, like, to call off work? Or have you done?
Listen, I say no, because I feel like that's an excuse, and I don't believe in it. Like, I believe in excuses. You can have your excuse, but me personally, no. I'm gonna still go to work, like, regardless if my heart breaks, because I didn't have too many heartbreaks, and baby still go to work, and I'd be like, ah. And no one would ever know that, like, oh my God, like, she went through this, or oh, her heart was broken, because I don't let it show. You know what I mean? Like, so, no, I believe that take your ass back to work. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess it depends on the individual.
Now, if your mama's sick, that's a heartbreak. It depends on the heartbreak. Now, if she's sick, she done passed away, yes, call off from work. You know what I mean, to grieve. But a relationships come and go. You know what I mean? Like, they come and go. So get your ass up and go to work and handle that business, get that check, and don't let it make you know what I'm saying? Don't let it break you. Like,
well, I mean, I'm a truck driver, and like, I've been talking to dispatchers, and she was like, she was fucking up so much. I said, you must be going through something. She said, I don't know. How you know? I was like, 'cause you keep fucking up. But some people, like, it's like they can't help it, but it spill over into the job to where they making too many mistakes. So
they do. And don't get me wrong, you can't fuck up at work, you know what I'm saying? I've happened that way. Sometimes I catch myself having a little extra attitude that day, you know what I mean? And they be like, what's wrong with you? And I be like, because people are used to me, I'm bubbly, I'm goofy, you know what I mean? I will make you laugh, I will at least try to make you laugh for the day. But that's just me, that's my personality. So people automatically be like, what's up, KK? Like, why you acting like that? Who did it? First thing, who did it? Like, and I just be like, oh, well, this person, blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, I don't put it on everybody. Like, I feel like for what, you know what I mean? To me, those are my problems. So I don't want to bring it to where I work at, because then that's going to affect my coins. And we got bills to pay. So my heartbreak, he ain't going to pay them bills.
No, he's not. So, like, do you work a 9 to 5, or is just like entertainment?
I'm entertainment business right now, my business. So that's why I said I've been like extremely blessed to just be able to make money in what I love to do, and also with my business. So
I've been meeting quite a few people. It's like it's like straight entertainment.
Yeah,
like no 9 to 5.
But you know what? Like the 9 to 5s, now don't get me wrong. I've had 9 to 5s, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is like, bro, you give in so much to these 9 to 5s that they don't even give back to you, working all these hours and you're not happy. Like, at least do something that makes you happy. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna work a 9 to 5 or do something, at least do something that makes you happy. Like, cause you're just gonna be drained. You're gonna be, oh, baby, I just got off of work. I'm tired. I don't want to do nothing today. I just want to chill today. You know what? Babe, I can't go out tonight. You know what I'm saying? Or we can't do this tonight. We just gonna stay in the house. We gonna Netflix and chill tonight. You're just letting your life pass you, because these 9 to 5s are really breaking you. Like they paying you, but they really breaking you. Like, you're not even, like, when you get that check, you be like, bro, I done worked 60 hours and I ain't even got none of the money that I've worked for a whole 60 hours. Like, it's just gone. You done took all my taxes. You done took all of this, and I'm still not happy. Like, I refuse. I tell my mom that all the time. I talk to her on the phone. She just be like, you know what, you were something else. And I'm like, no, I'm just real. Like, listen, any job, any 9 to 5 I go to, listen, I'll be like, go to the interview, they be like, so the first thing I ask is, do you believe in my vision? No, sir. Do you believe in my vision? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I believe in your vision to come to this job and work. So I'm going to need you to believe in mine. So I'm an entertainer. I do acting. So sometimes I'm going to need some days off. And sometimes I'm going to need some, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to put, no, bro. Like, I'm making you millions, bro. I'm trying to be a millionaire myself, baby.
I don't think I'll be that honest, because they don't be that honest.
They'll be honest.
Yeah.
Sure will.
Okay, someone you heard that deserved it, and a person you heard that didn't deserve it.
You said what?
Someone you heard that deserved it, and a person you heard that didn't deserve it.
Ooh. So my ex-fiance, we still friends to this day, and he's like a great person. Like, great person. That's who I messed up with. And I say that I didn't cheat or nothing like that. I was just young. He wanted to marry me, but I was so amped. I just wanted to travel. I wanted to do my entertainment, and like he just wanted to stay in Texas. And so I left him 2 weeks before Christmas. 11 years ago. 12 years ago. Yeah.
So you left from Texas, or you just broke up with him?
I broke up with him and I moved out of state.
Damn. He probably cried and everything.
He did.
Did you cry?
I did too. You know what I'm saying? Because it was very hard for me because I was really into him. Like we were together for almost 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So it broke my heart because it was like, dang, like I literally have to leave this person to do what I gotta do. But now it's crazy because we kind of connected, like now that I'm a little older. So it's like, you never know. But you know, he was a great guy. Like everything I wanted in like a guy, just I wasn't ready for it. Now and then I got my karma back from this dude. And I don't even want to say his name because he don't deserve that energy. But yeah.
So the streets been kicking your ass.
Man, I'm like, that one time I left. That one time I left. You just gonna kick my ass like that? That's crazy. But like, you know, I embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not angry at the world. It doesn't stop me from dating. Like I'm not like, oh, F these niggas. Like I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I am open to dating. It's just I don't know about here, sir.
I mean, I guess it's. I don't really be in Atlanta, but I know when I be in Atlanta though, girls are friendlier. But it's like it's different when I'm there. Like it seems like girls.
Do you feel like the women from Atlanta are friendly, or the women that are not from Atlanta?
It's usually the women who not local or not from that area usually nicer. From what I understand, like from being.
And around. I think that's what it is because 9 times out of 10, the Atlantas, they stick with the Atlanta, and that's cool. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like stick with what you know, but the Atlanta women, baby, y'all mean, but I love y'all. I love y'all.
I think it's more like the gay population too, and then
that's scary.
It's a shortage on guys.
Yeah, because listen, I went out on a date, bruh, and this dude told me he was bisexual, and I was like, sir, waitress, can I get a shot? And I'm a wine drinker. I love wine. So I was like, I needed a shot. I didn't know how to. I mean, I like the honesty, but that was too fucking honest for me. I was like, you're what? Yeah, we gonna have to be friends. We gonna have to be best friends. Like, and we cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, he called me every now and again or whatever, and we talk or whatever, but I couldn't do it, friend. I couldn't do it.
Did he act like sweet?
Listen, he didn't act like it, but when he told me, I just couldn't get it out of my head, friend. Like, I was like, no, like, this man is no. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be, where you at, babe? So you with Sean? Okay, what you and Sean doing? I don't know what you and Sean doing because you bisexual. You know what I'm saying? So it just made me think, and don't get me wrong, like, some of my friends are, like, gay. Like, I love them. Like, shout out to LGBTQ, okay? Like, I love it. But not my man. I'm sorry. I can't.
So you ever dipped in this?
On the other
gay
side?
Pool, yeah.
I did a little bit, you know what I mean? And that's when I was on that man hate after that relationship that I don't want to talk about now. But no, after that relationship, yes, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to try girls. And like, I was with a girl for 3 years. Never again. I'll never do it again, though. It was so toxic. It was more toxic than the man. I said, no. Let me go back to the other side. Let me stick to what I know.
She was acting like you, like when y'all get into it.
Bruh, more emotional. I was like, like this is crazy. Like, oh my god. But wanted to be the man in a relationship. That's what I didn't understand. I was like, you want to be the man in a relationship, but you're acting more
like a bitch.
Yes, and then like we're fighting, like we're like physically fighting. Like I don't do that. Like I don't want to do that. Like no, like my man, check me. Okay, babe. I know you're stronger. Okay, now don't get me wrong. In my younger days, yes, I done probably swung on a few, but nowadays, like I know that I'm a woman. I am a woman, and I know that I cannot beat up no man. So at the end of the day, babe, what you say? You said, okay, I got you. Okay, okay. Let me walk away, babe. I'm gonna just walk away. Let me walk outside. You walk outside before we say some things that we don't freaking mean. Like I don't like the heated arguments. Like I avoid confrontation now. Like the older I get, it's like, okay, babe. Okay, you got it, babe.
I wonder why girls like this. She was a stud. I wonder why studs feel like it's okay, like to just like be beating up girls. Like
I don't know, like, and you would think because she's like the man in a relationship, so it's like I don't know, like. I mean, we fought like all the time. Like it wasn't like physical all the time, but it was like always like an argument. We would break up all the time. Like it was like a cycle. Like, and I think like it was because like she wanted different women, like she wanted different ones, but then she'll come back and be like, fuck, you know what I'm saying, I fucked up or whatever, you a good one, blah blah blah. And my ass, you know what I'm saying, was dealing with the toxic shit, you know what I'm saying, because maybe at the time I was toxic, you know what I'm saying. I believe that you go through seasons where you're toxic. Everybody in life has been toxic. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if you sitting here right now saying I ain't never been toxic, you're lying. You want to know why? Because listen, the things like, you know how like you say you're a truck driver, right? So you on the road a lot, right?
I'm home on the weekend.
You home on the weekends, okay. So your woman like, babe, I want you home during the week, blah, blah, blah. You like, nah, babe, I gotta work, you know what I'm saying? I'm only off on the weekends, blah, blah, blah. That can become toxic because of how you're making that woman feel. So when you make that woman feel a certain type of way, or if that woman makes that man feel some type of way, it's toxicity, regardless of what it is or how.
Why not just be like, I can't do this? Like, why would you just keep being with them?
A lot of people don't know how to say they can't be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like because you gotta look at society, friend. I don't even know why you asked that. You gotta look at the Gucci man wives. They're trying to be the ride or dies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not everybody's gonna be Keisha. Okay. Not everybody's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, any man or a woman, we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be those people. Like, a person can go to jail or whatever. You keep going to jail, you don't think that's toxic?
I don't know if it's toxic or not.
That's toxic because that person knows what the fuck they doing, is what I'm saying. A person knows what they're doing, so that's what makes them toxic.
If they keep repeating the same behavior?
Absolutely. Like, if they keep repeating the same behavior, that's a sign of toxicity. Absolutely. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, babe, you know what? I keep telling my man, like, you know what, babe, I'm gonna spend some time with you, babe, but you know, and I just keep working and working and working and working and working and working, and he like, listen, you said 2 weekends ago that we was taking a vacation, like, what's going on? Like, babe, I gotta work, but all along, you know what I'm saying, I just enjoy my work husband more than I enjoy my boyfriend. Like, that's toxicity. Like, for real, some people enjoy work more than their relationships, or they work boyfriends, or they work wives.
I ain't never experienced that. Have you?
No, but I've experienced like friends and stories. Like, yeah, like me being toxic. Yes, I have been toxic before, and that's me knowing that. What's a sign of me being toxic?
You consider you working a lot toxic?
Sometimes, because I can make time. I can definitely make time, but I choose to go to work to make the coins first. But I think it's because I haven't that one. That one has to like. It's gotta mesh. It's gotta match.
So when you meet a guy, it's got to be like all these fireworks and chemistry. But
no, not necessarily, because I don't believe that like your whole life is gonna be fireworks and great. You know what I'm saying? We go through problems every day. It's being able to deal with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like you pick and choose. In a relationship, you pick and choose of what you're gonna deal with. And if you're gonna deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes it work, honestly. It's the communication and you dealing with what you're gonna deal with. So you're gonna deal with him on the road. Like for instance, you a truck driver. Oh, I'm gonna deal with babe on the road. I know I'm only gonna see him on the weekend. Or am I not gonna deal with babe on the road and go find somebody that's gonna be on my ass every day? No, ma'am. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you like? Would you rather like? I don't know if you're in a relationship, but if you were in a relationship, like you being a truck driver, like would you want somebody that was real clingy, calling you every day, like on the phone every day, or wanting to ride with you on the truck all day, like?
I mean, that showed me that she that's showing you that she love me, but I mean, I do want a woman who check up on me and just making sure I'm okay. She don't necessarily. If she need that, I mean, I could do it if I'm free, but I mean, just as long as she checking up on me regular, like, okay, I'm cool with that.
And I'm the same way, you know what I mean? Like, if you check on me, I love a man that checks on me. Like, even just to say, babe, I'm just, like, checking on you, see how you doing, checking in and see how you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentally, like, I love that because not a lot of men do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like women as nurturers, we automatically do that. It's an automatic for us because we were taught that. You know what I'm saying? Our mamas, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you was raised in a 2-parent home. You know what I'm saying? You saw your mama like, having dinner ready for dad. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, you know what I mean? For dinner or, just for holiday, just different things. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's Wednesday. Like, I'm going to do the Joanna man. Just because it's Wednesday. Just seeing that. You know what I mean? And I feel like if more couples did that, relationships will last longer. I think what it is we forget to date each other.
I always say that I used to have a co-host and I remember telling them, I was like, always date your wife or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them to get like bored. I mean, well, I say it can get boring, but you want to keep excitement. You want to keep them looking forward to something just like the same. Thanks. Come home and chill. Mm-hmm. So at least twice a month, y'all playing something.
Yeah.
So what's good for you as far as like going out? How many times a month? Like
4 times for me. Like at least 1 time a week. You know what I'm saying? Like let's go out. Let's go do something. You know what I'm saying? A movie, bowling. I'm a gamer, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to game night. Let's bango. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm into that type of stuff. Like, and like, we can date at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so little as like a bonfire or something outside, like, in a candlelight dinner. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, long as you don't forget to date me. You know what I'm saying? If you forget to date me, then it's like, I automatically forget to date you. So it's like, I'm at work all the time. I'm constantly at work and you like, oh, now you gotta FaceTime me to ask me if I'm really on set at 4:00 in the morning. Like, yes, I am on set at 4:00 in the morning. So if I gotta do that, if I gotta FaceTime you because you don't have the trust in me, then you're definitely cut off. You cut off because it's like, you don't trust me in the first place. And you knew when you got with me, I was in this entertainment business. So it's just like, you slacking, right? Like,
it's an energy you get though, like when a woman is like fucking around. Like,
oh yeah, I believe it. I believe it because my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a couple of friends in the past that like used to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, and I'm like, bro, like y'all ain't gonna fuck you up, like, and it is true. You know what I'm saying? Like I see that's why men get mad when like you're in a relationship and you're hanging with your single friends. Because especially if they know that your friends like be cheating and stuff like that, they put you with them. They be like, oh, if you out there with her, she doing it. You know what I'm saying? You doing it or whatever. So it kind of can mess up a relationship like that because yeah. But if that person knows that you're not that person, man, your man gonna trust you with that friend. You know what I'm saying? Like my friends, we cool. We're not cheaters. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we're single, we still don't do that. But listen, at the end of the day, we're not obligated to answer to anybody. So like we can go outside, we can step outside if we want to. You know what I mean? Like, but I kind of miss, you know what I mean, having to check in and be like, babe, I'm about to go out, or hey, what you doing when I get, you know what I'm saying? Like I kind of miss that, but like it's like it gotta be the right. It has to match. We gotta match. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm no longer settling for just because a cute face or a handsome body or just none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer settling for that. Like I need you to match me spiritually, mentally, and physically.
I mean, as far as that, like a girl need to be in shape at least. Like you can't be like you thinking about having kids, but she ain't gotta be the prettiest girl, but damn, at least
you like me how it is. Listen. Okay, so you're saying okay, she gotta be physically attractive. Okay, so how do you know that woman is not gonna be physically attracted to you? She ain't gotta be physically attracted to everybody else, but she gonna be physically attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference? Like, long as you happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't matter what nobody else think about they not messing with her, they're not going home with her. But if you happy in that situation, I can give a care less, boy. You know what? He's bigger than you normally. I don't care. You know what? That man makes me happy, and that's somebody that I would probably, you know what I'm saying? Used to be like I would never date. If they were bigger, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if they were too big. Like now I'm like, I'm open. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's swag, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got swag. So you can find this right and they may be like, I don't know, friend. Like why are you looking at my woman or my man like that anyway? That is for me to look at.
I just look at it like, you know, you get with a woman, she have kids and she get chubby, like that's cool, but
right.
I just don't want that before all this shit happen. Get chubby after you have 3-4 kids. Like
I feel it.
You good.
So basically you're just like you have a certain type. Like you like a little body, you know what I'm saying? Is it more petite? You like a thick girl, like big booty, like
I prefer petite. And okay. I say I don't want a big booty because you know your son have a big booty.
I mean, right.
So I would prefer like a regular size woman. So I don't have to have a big booty. So.
I feel it. I feel it.
Okay. When have you followed your gut feeling and a time you went against it?
I feel like that's been numerous of times. You know what I mean? Like sometimes us as individuals, we do that. Like we can be like, you know what? Don't go out. It's been times where I wasn't supposed to go out, right? But I'll still go out.
What you mean you're not supposed to?
Like meaning like I would feel it like don't go out tonight. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll go out and the club getting shot up. Like literally like and I'm like, damn, I should have never went out. I knew something was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it like you that feeling in your gut, you have to go with it or listen to it because literally that night the club was shot up, like, and this was in Columbus, Ohio. Like, time that I had was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out or whatever. And this was like a club like that wasn't normally like popping. You know what I'm saying? It normally popped or whatever. It wasn't like bad or anything like that. Like, wasn't bad vibes or whatever. But that particular night, somebody had a gun in that motherfucker and was like, I was ducking for my life.
What kind of club was it? Was it like a younger club? Or?
It was a mixture. Like that was what was crazy. It was a mixture club. God, what was that? It was Scully's. Scully's in Columbus, Ohio, and it's a reggae club. Very nice club. You know what I mean? Like you got vibes. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Dance. Like you just had vibes. It was just cool. Like I love Scully's. Like that was my favorite spot to go to, and it was on a Sunday. And I'm like, on a Sunday, like, come on, like, what we doing? Like, this is Sunday fun day, like, let's do it. But yes, went to a club, and yeah, sure enough, pop, all in the club. I'm like, how did they even? And the funny thing about it is they had security. So the security had to know the person for them to let that person inside. Like, cause how you miss that? How you miss the whole gun?
There's ways to get a gun, and cause sometimes you can put it under a hat. Sometimes people have the smaller guns to where you can put your phone in your hand and hide it behind your phone. So it's a lot of ways to get a gun in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah. You're
right. But I try to stay away from the club though, cause I can't get my pistol in there anyway.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel it. Like I don't know. Like I'm more of like, I don't know. I'd rather, instead of going to a club, I'd rather go to an arcade, like something like gamer. Like I'm just into that type of like vibe. Like I don't, or a bar or a lounge. You know what I'm saying? Like something like chill. Like I don't want to be in the club. Now if I do go dancing, like it's salsa or reggae. I'm sorry, like I'm not going to like a hip hop club. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love hip hop. Like that's my vibe. But I just feel like we be doing too much in them damn clubs, and it's like, at least with salsa, boy, you're gonna be spinning around and you know what I mean? Like you're gonna have a fun time. Like. So that's just my vibe. Like I don't like the clubs too much. Like I will do a lounge though. Like and then like before, you know what I'm saying, my case or whatever, I would do like cigar lounges. Like that's a vibe, you know what I mean? But me, I try not to be around like a lot of the smoke or whatever nowadays, cause you know.
I don't smoke either. You smoked before?
I smoked, yeah. That was crazy because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get no lung, no nothing. It was literally in the uterus. And I was just like, and I stopped smoking a year. What was it? 2 years ago, smoking like tobacco and then like vaping. I was vaping, you know what I'm saying? Like last year. So before like I caught uterus and cancer in the uterus, I was like vaping. So I quit that like cold turkey, but like before that, prior to that, like it was like I was being prepared for something, like because I literally quit like cold turkey on like I turned 37 by the way, this past Thursday I turned 37, but yeah, 34 going on 35, I quit smoking like completely, just cold turkey on my birthday, like.
So like you gonna be able to like have kids now?
Yes, I'll be able to have kids now. Like that is a blessing. I didn't have to go through no surgery, no hysterectomy or anything like that. So I am. God is good. You
gonna have to go ahead.
Don't even do me, because if Janet can have it at 50, I still got time. I ain't rushing it. You know what I mean? Whatever.
I think she might have saved her eggs or something.
Listen, if I gotta do that. But listen, at the end of the day, everybody has their time. Okay? Do you have any kids?
No biological kid.
You know biological. Do you want some?
If it's in God's plan.
Exactly. Talk about I need to go ahead and have some.
I mean, men can have them. Like I used to work with a guy. He had his first child at 54.
Dang, he was out there doing it. Okay. But listen, like I believe in the timing. So whatever time it is for me to have kids, I will have kids. I'm just blessed to know that I still can have some.
It's different for y'all now. That's all I'm saying. Like.
Yeah, you know. But my friend, like, she a stud. Like, she said she'll have a baby for me or whatever. Like, if I, because she's still young or whatever. So she's like, if you give your eggs or whatever, like, I'll have a baby for you. I was like, for real, friend? That's what's up, you know? So, shout out to my friend Millie. Yes.
That's what, how old is she?
Millie, she's 30. 31, yeah.
And she getting close too.
Oh, don't even come for her. She didn't send for you.
Okay, so quote say your commitment to being authentic has to be greater than your desire for approval. So do you agree with that?
Agree with what?
Your commitment to being authentic has to be greater than your desire for approval.
Absolutely.
Do you have like an example of?
Because I mean, if you're out here preaching to people to do the right thing and you're not doing the right thing, what's the point of you saying that? Like you gotta give advice, but you also gotta know how to take your own advice. And a lot of people don't do that in this world. They'll give the advice, they'll talk down, they'll put you at the lowest, but then won't take their own advice. So yeah, I believe that for sure.
So, something you wanted to address, but it was better left unsaid at the time.
No, because I feel like I'm that's my problem. My mom says like my mouth gets me in trouble sometimes because I'm an open book. Like anybody that knows me, I speak my mind. So if they ask me a question, like if they call me, like my friends can call me and be like, so, my man did this, blah, 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 this, and I'd be quick to be like, friend, you fucked up. You didn't have to do that, friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick to check somebody, like, so, because I would want them to do me the same way. Like, dude, check me when I'm wrong. Like, check me. Put me in check. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be great, and I want you to be great. So if you out here fucking up, friend, we gonna be fucking up together, and we can't do that. So no, I never. Like, I'm just open book. Like, I'm gonna tell it like it is.
Yeah. So you never been pregnant?
I have. I lost twins 2 years ago.
With the ex guy you didn't want to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
They say it's the man, like
yeah. I had twins. I got everything that I desired. I was a boy and a girl. Their name was True and Legacy, so that's why I'm gonna write a book called The True Legacy. And they're gonna be in my book. My whole story is gonna be in my book, so be on the lookout for that too.
So would you consider yourself a baby mom since you had miscarriage?
Yeah, I was a baby mom. I pushed them babies out in labor. Honey, I was in the hospital by myself. Yes, indeed. I pushed both of them twins out. Yes, I did.
Where he was at?
Huh?
Where was he?
Drunk somewhere. Need to get his life. He called me on my birthday. Called me on my birthday and was like, "You're still my lioness. I still love you." I was like, "Oh yeah." You better be lucky I didn't have your number saved, because listen, I wouldn't have answered that phone call like on soul. But it was low key. I was glad to know that he was doing okay, but still at the same time, I'm like, you still out here drinking, like, and it's okay to drink, friend, and it's okay to drink. But the way he was drinking, and I've been there, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, like when I used to drink alcohol, like I'm talking about like Jack and all that, like hard liquor. I don't do hard liquor like that no more. The only hard liquor I do is tequila, and that's when I'm like, let's have a fun time, and I'm like on vacation, and it's a cheers me up. But for the most part, I'm a champagne and wine drinker. I love it. But he was doing too much, and at the time when I was pregnant, I'm thinking about freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like strollers and shit like that. You thinking about the next bottle? Like, no, we need to get bottles. We need to get everything goes. You know what I mean? And so, yes, I was under a lot of stress. I was working a lot. I was like supervisor at like Six Flags. I was doing my acting. I was freaking doing my marketing. I was like working like 3 jobs pregnant, like, and I was big, and I went into labor early, you know what I mean, about a month and a half early, and boom.
So you don't want to like relax, like when you get about 5 months, it's time to like sit your ass down, like.
So I do. The thing is, I couldn't. Like, how was I gonna relax when this man was
doing nothing? Just
drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, he let the alcohol get the best of him. You know what I'm saying? If he would have had his life, oh yes, I would have relaxed. That is my dream, to relax. Like, my dream is to be able to take care of my babies the first 5 years at home. I don't want to put them in daycare. I don't believe in daycare. I don't believe in that shit because you're not about to be doing nothing to my babies. And my babies come home and then I gotta catch a case. We're not doing that. So I want to be home with them for the first 5 years. So if I have a man that is able to take care of us and actually, you know what I'm saying, where I don't have to feel like I have to work and do all of that, absolutely I would chill and sit my ass down.
Okay, if you let somebody get in your ear, like a friend, somebody get in your ear about your relationship, do you feel like it's a form of disloyalty?
To the relationship or to my friend?
To your relationship.
Are we talking like behind closed doors, or are we like talking like we have a mediator, like somebody talking to both of us, trying to
just like your friend, basically your friend telling you stuff about your man, like he doing this and that?
Because I feel like it goes back to what I was talking about earlier. Like, we say things that we don't mean, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta let that shit out, you know what I'm saying? Versus letting it out on that person, because what if you say the wrong thing? You can hurt that person's feelings, you know what I'm saying? And I don't believe in like wanting to hurt somebody's feelings purposely, you know what I'm saying? So I believe in, if you gotta let that shit out, let it out, friend. Let that shit out, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't think it's disloyalty, because 9 times out of 10 that man knows. 9 times out of 10 that person knows, the woman knows, you know what I mean? Because they just spoke about it. You in a relationship, you're telling your man or you telling your woman what you want. Like, you're telling them where you're fucking up at, what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? So they automatically know. So I don't feel like it's disloyalty.
No, a lot of guys don't say we fucking up, like they just kind of hide it. Like,
you think so?
Yeah.
So you don't go to your homeboy, like your friends or whatever, and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't fucked that. Baby at home mad at me and shit. You know
no, I'm saying like your friend in your ear about what your man doing.
What my man is doing?
Yeah.
You feel like it's disloyalty, or you feel like it's loyalty?
It's disloyalty. If I feel like if you taking everything she say is the truth, like.
No, sir, because like at the end of the day, first of all, I'm gonna get facts before I even listen to my friend. We gonna know the facts. Like, I'm gonna need some proof. You know what I mean? Like, my friend just can't come and tell me like, oh baby, I seen your man at the club and he was all that with some shrimp. No, just but I have to. It has to be proof. So no, like, I'm not gonna trust her until, you know what I'm saying, like, me and my man talk about it and I get facts. I have to have facts first. My friends will tell you that. Like, I'm like, what? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I would want them to do the same for me. Like, me coming saying like, oh girl, I seen your man at the club, or he was with some other chick. She gonna be like, you think she gonna go home and be like, you motherfucker was with some? Like, my friend told me this, blah, blah, blah. No, that's how friends mess up relationships. Because 9 times out of 10, she probably didn't see your man. She probably saw somebody that looked like your man.
No, you don't say my friend. You be like, yeah, so you was at so-and-so, huh? Like, you gotta play it off.
No, you play it off. But I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, Cause some females be like, my homegirl told me, your ass was at the club, blase.
That's messy. Like, that's being a little messy to where, like,
friends be doing it. I'm telling you, listen, I be like, no, I ain't say nothing, friend. I think it was so and so.
Okay, you may not talk to this person anymore, but you still care.
My situation, like my friend that I was telling you about over 20 years. I don't talk to her, but I miss my godson, you know what I'm saying? Like, I miss my godson Brandon, and you know, I miss her friendship, but I know that we are at certain points in our lives where we just, it's already been, you know what I'm saying, about a couple of years now that we haven't spoke or whatever, but from time to time, I'm like, dang, like, I wonder what she doing. I wonder how she doing. So, yeah.
Yeah, I had a homeboy. He didn't really, I guess, clown me, but he would always, try to criticize me, right?
That was it.
So one day, I did him like that.
Yeah.
I was like, some nigga confronted him over some shit, and he looked scared. So I was like, hey, bro, you should have whooped that nigga ass.
Right.
And he went off on me. So I'm like, I feel like if you gonna criticize your friend, you should be able to take it when they do it to you.
Take it back, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was, because I had never hit below the belt with her out of the whole 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm very real, I'm very blunt, but I'm not gonna hit below the belt. I'm gonna tell it, but I'm not gonna hit below the belt. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know what I mean, pretty much. But with her, it was like, you fuck ass bitch, like all types of names. I'm like, girl, like, you didn't even have to do all of that, but that's okay. That's how you feel. That's fine. That's fine. You know what I mean? So from time to time, I would just be like, dang, I wonder if she's doing okay. Like, what's crazy is I still talk to her cousin, which is one of my best friends. We were all like best friends or whatever. So we still cool. And from time to time, I'm like, Courtney, how's she doing? Like, she good? Like, so yeah. But other than that, it is what it is.
Okay, I guess so. Do you got any movies coming up or
So my movies right now, I'm working on skits right now. Like that's basically my own thing, because I want to direct or whatever. So be looking out for that. Emotions by Karisha Toney is coming back out. Like that's my YouTube series that I have. Far as just big time movies, again, I had to take a break. So I've literally just been giving gigs to different people, but coming next year, I will be auditioning and doing more big movies. So look out.
Okay, I guess we gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you coming. You might be the only one who coming.
That's what's up. Yeah.
But literally, it's no pressure, man. I guess we out. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Peace.
All right.